Oh, looks good, looks good. Good morning, everyone. This is Jay with another commute vlog, and today I'm back on YouTube just to let you guys know. If you don't see me, find me on Twitch, maybe. And I've been checking out the Bitstream app on my other phone, and that was set to Twitch. So I was trying to do my broadcast to Twitch, and it seems very smooth and fluent. So actually, I don't have big problems with that one. The Korea and Africa makes some problems lately. I'm not sure what the actual reason is that I always get like buffering and cut connections, and I don't know what's wrong. I'm even using the Restream, so that's like big service who can stream very fluently to Korea, but yeah, no one knows what's going on. It's North Korea intercepting my packages. No, so I cannot tell you what the real reason is. Yeah. So I guess the last vlog was when I went to Korea, and now I'm back for like 1.5 weeks, and yeah, caught in work, as you may call it, again. This life never seems to settle right. I just want to find a moment where like everything is running smoothly without any big issues. Just like run without anything. But that doesn't seem to happen, right? Life is always different than you think. Yes, that's the problem. And the title still is to 괜찮지게. So it keeps the titles from the last broadcast, which is weird because it did not ask me what title I want to use. That's like the only thing Vincenzo was complaining about, that. So it starts with the last title you used, and then if you change it like while streaming, you don't know whether it's like actively changing that or not, which it does. So I can tell you it does. But still, it's a little bit irritating for the broadcaster. So that's like the main discussion over here. Oh, they finished almost. They almost finished the center of the highway. It's looking a little bit weird because like the two lanes have different levels. Oh, and yeah, fascinating. The weather is crazy these days. We had snow, a lot of snow last week. Then it was one day of sunshine. Now we are back to heavy clouds. Gray, rain. It's not raining right now, but it's like fairly dark, and it looks like it would rain any second. So yeah, the weather has been disappointing over here. What did it say? There's some message popping up, but I couldn't see. What does it say? Like under the view account, it says something, but you cannot see it. It's just like, and then it's gone. Getting streamed? What? Getting streamed? Getting stream data or something? No. Let me put in speed control so I can. Then I don't need to focus on the road. Get. Maybe it's like catching feed data like viewers or something. And the chat. Populating chat. No. I have no viewers yet. I was expecting because there's no one actively watching YouTube and searching for live streams, and I think they still have to figure out a better way to promote the live streams. So that's why I think personally the YouTube live stream is quite disappointing if you don't have a viewership and if you don't produce videos on a consistent basis like a YouTuber. The YouTube live is basically useless because you cannot grow an audience on YouTube live. That's impossible. To my opinion, that's impossible. Because I've been streaming a lot. I've been streaming evenings, hours before, not like at the moment or but I started like quadruple streaming months ago, and the only viewers I get on YouTube is actually my viewers from the other channels. So I'm like pulling people over, but actually when I get comments on YouTube, that's like for offline videos. So that's like different. But like the actual live streaming, that doesn't give me any new viewers on YouTube. So basically, if you are live streaming on YouTube, no one will find you. Actually, no one will find you. That's a big problem. And since there is no live page, like an overview page, what topics are live, what people are live, unless they don't find a solution to that problem, YouTube is useless. It's actually useless. And that's like my experience from the last months. And like if you're a big YouTuber and you're starting and you have like a big viewership and you're starting live streaming, then it may work out because your channel is known, it will be listed on top, and if someone searches something, he finds a video and realizes, oh, this guy is live, and then he switches to live. But if you don't have like a big video base that people want to see, like contents, like if live is your content, social content, entertaining, or just discussion, and the kind of contents we produce on Twitch or Africa. Basically, it's more an Africa thing, the social content. And even Twitch users are not used to social content like eating or IRL, which is like the normal thing for the Africa users. That's like a little bit irritating. I think for many it's quite irritating that we Africa users are trying to socially engage. So we are talking, having Skype calls. We're doing all kinds of different funny stuff. Like I was painting on camera. I was doing tarot cards, fortune readings, stuff like that. Like entertaining, right? That's what people are not used to see on Twitch and YouTube as well. So you can't do fortune reading on YouTube because that's like a video platform, and no one wants to watch like a fortune reading by someone else who's offline. So there's no fun in it, right? But if it's live, the person is like in the chat, and so you would say, oh, he's like at the moment discussing with that person. They would say, oh, that's interesting, and maybe I ask, would you look into my fortune as well? And then it gets like a different engagement to the viewers, right? But Twitch users think that's like weird. There's many trolls out in Twitch, many rude people, very offensive people, so the viewerships are totally different, actually. So Twitch is like an own ecosphere with weird animals, and Africa is like a broad base, right? That's the main difference. Africa is very broad audience. I think like the majority is young people, but Africa also has like a very huge grown up audience, a very huge audience, like 40 plus, and that's why it's different, and the topics are different. And Africa always was standing out by having broad content. So from study aid to sports to animation, the typical numb and yaw cam, like a man or a woman sitting in front of the camera and just chatting, it's called numb cam, like man camera. The numb cam thing, it's just like or yaw cam, it's the same. It's like just a BJ, a broadcast jockey in front of the camera, sitting there and entertaining people, like listening to music, chit-chatting, most of them obviously looking beautiful and sexy and trying to attract people. They're doing like face evaluation, so viewers send in pictures of their face, and then the BJ, the host, is like discussing, oh, look at the eyes, is that really, does he have fake contact, colored contact, how about the age, what does the person look like, how old could that be, do you like the face, is it beautiful, is there surgical procedures on the face, right? So they're like discussing these features, and the viewers are commenting on that. So it's like a very interesting kind of content. And that's very interesting to see. Like for Europeans, it's interesting because we are not used to, Europe is not used to live media at all. It's getting more and more popular, but it's not a common thing nowadays. So it's known that it exists, but it's not very common nowadays. And Switzerland is very conservative, so Swiss people, they have the technology, but they don't use it like that often. But still they start to, like Facebook Live, the bored women at home with their children are starting to stream live. So yeah, this is getting more and more popular over here in some kind, right? So yeah, that's the interesting thing. But like the easy use of life as they use it in America or Korea or something, that's like a different kind, right? So Korean people don't like if you film them, but obviously see more and more people out there on the streets filming and doing live broadcasts, so they're used to it, although maybe they don't like to be on camera themselves, right? So I arrived at my office, so time to say goodbye. If you like the show, hit the subscribe button. You can comment on this video down below. Just feel free to communicate with me. I'm happy about every comment, and yeah, see you soon in the next video. Bye bye.